Hi everybody, Joel Carlson here of Faces of Minnesota. Today I'm with Katie Dohman of Minnesota Monthly Magazine. She is the lifestyle senior editor there, and she can also be seen on Fox 9 The Buzz and also on KARE 11 at 4 o'clock. Our first question for Katie is this: what drew you to fashion and lifestyle?
That's a really good question, actually. When I was in college, I was really interested in political science, so my plan was that I was going to major in print journalism, and I had a minor in political science, thinking I was going to be some sort of political reporter, write about women's rights around the globe, that sort of thing. But then I got out and got my internships and started working, and the positions that sort of opened themselves up to me were things in the realm of beauty and style, and so I started writing about those things and discovered that actually I really loved them. And the other thing was that when I look back in my history, there were lots of little signs that I would probably do something with fashion and style at one point. One famous story in my family about me is when I was about 3 years old, my grandpa took a trip to Las Vegas, and he sat me down and he said, "I'm going to Las Vegas, what can I get you as a souvenir?" And my mom said, without missing a beat, I said, "Pink moccasins."
Great story. Another question for you: would you say that you help others by following trends, or are you more of looking what fits for them in particular?
That's a good question too. I think what I try to do is show people multiple ways to wear a trend. So ways to easily update their wardrobe, or maybe they need to add an accessory or two, and then thinking about, okay, how can you wear that? Like, for instance, some people look great in orange, they look great in coral, and those are really the colors for the spring, and Pantone's color of the year is tangerine tango, and so everything's coming out in these really bright corally colors. Some people can wear that close to their face. Some people could wear coral lipstick. Some people can't. So I try to help them see that, okay, if you don't want to wear a coral t-shirt or you don't want to wear coral lipstick, you could get a pair of little coral ballet flats and wear it with a navy blue dress, or you could get a little belt, or maybe it's your handbag, or maybe you don't do it at all. Maybe you really hate coral, in which case you should never wear it.
Now, there are obviously a good number of locally owned boutiques here. What are your thoughts on how many there are, and are there some certain types that you feel are missing from the area?
I think given the size of the Twin Cities, we have some really excellent local boutiques that are offering both high-end and affordable clothing. So there is a lot of access here for people to get both these really cutting-edge designer goods, and those would be places like Bumbershoot, like Grethen House, like the New Arrow in the North Loop. And then there are places like Primp and places like Karma, which are maybe a little bit in the more affordable range, but are still giving you those really trend-right looks that aren't going to also go out of style like right next season. So we are really lucky, because if you look at other cities of our size, I don't think that you'll find that their shopping is as great as ours is. But of course, we would always welcome more boutiques onto the scene if they were going to offer us something new and exciting.
Great. Another question: the color black for years has been considered the stylish or trendy color, lack of color. Mm-hmm. Is that still so? And if not, what would you say is more the appropriate or popular color for being stylish now to wear?
So what is the new black, is what you're asking.
Yes.
Actually, well, black, I mean, you're never going to beat black. It's flattering, you can make it look very ladylike or very rock and roll. It's just so versatile that we're probably never going to let that go. And I love black myself. But I also love color, and what we're really seeing this year is that people are finally embracing color a little bit, and you're seeing pops of neon with neutral pieces, and you're seeing a lot of color blocking with really bright colors, so not a navy and a Kelly green together, but you're seeing like a magenta and an orange. So I think we're finally embracing color a little bit and seeing that it's not so scary to wear, and I think we probably even all along have worn more color than, say, New York has.
So do you think Midwesterners are a little more shy of color with a lot of pop as opposed to maybe toned down colors? from what you've seen?
Yeah, I think, we're always not wanting to, most of us, I should say. There's definitely a group of people who are not afraid to be who they are and wear what they want to wear, and I applaud those people, and they make it safe for the rest of us to take some fashion risks. And I think that Midwesterners, just as a general rule, we tend to be a little more, we don't want to stand out so much. We don't want people to stop us on the street and say, oh my gosh, that outfit is amazing. How did you put it together? Or where did you get it? But it's starting to happen more and more, and I think with things like fashion blogging and that sort of thing, you're just seeing that people are seeing sort of a payoff for taking a little bit of a risk, either with color or pattern, or even things like materials like leather or things like that.